According to the Akashic Records, what is the detailed story of Atlantis and where was it located on our planet?
According to the Akashic Records, Atlantis was a real and deeply complex civilization, not merely a myth or allegory, but a high-frequency society that existed during a time when the veil between dimensions was thinner and humanity was more attuned to cosmic laws. Atlantis existed during what is often called the third to fourth root race epoch in esoteric tradition, roughly 100,000 to 300,000 years ago, with its final downfall occurring around 12,000 years ago. Its location wasn't confined to one island. Rather, it was a continent-sized region with its central capital located in what is now the submerged area near the Azores in the Atlantic Ocean. Other outposts spread into parts of West Africa, the Caribbean, and even South America. Atlantis began as a divine experiment, emerging of star lineages from Sirius, Lyra, Pleiades, Andromeda, and others. The goal was to anchor high spiritual technology and crystalline consciousness into the Earth grid. Atlanteans lived in harmony with the natural and elemental worlds, using sound, light, and frequency to heal, build, and travel. Their DNA was more active. Many had 10 or even 12 strands functioning, and communication with higher realms was normal. But as time passed, two paths emerged: the path of the law of one, unity, spiritual sovereignty, inner mastery, and the path of service to self, domination, control, misuse of technology. The latter group, known in some traditions as the Sons of Belial, began manipulating the Earth's grid, cloning life forms and weaponizing energy, leading to a karmic imbalance in the planetary field. The final downfall of Atlantis came not just from war or greed, but from a rupture in natural law. A misuse of crystal energy, especially the great crystal in the capital Poseida, destabilized the Earth's magnetic field and led to cataclysmic floods and earthquakes. The Earth, as a conscious being, chose to reset. Many Atlanteans who followed the law of one escaped before the fall, reincarnating in Egypt, Peru, Tibet, and parts of Africa to seed future civilizations with the ancient wisdom. Others chose to remain in the Earth's inner realms, what some know as Agartha or Shambhala. Atlantis is not just history, it is a soul memory. If you feel drawn to its story, it's likely because your soul lived through its rise and fall, and may now be here to help anchor a new Earth that remembers the lessons without repeating the mistakes.
According to the Akashic Records, what is the history of Lemuria and where was it located on our planet?
According to the Akashic Records, Lemuria was one of Earth's earliest and most spiritually aligned civilizations. Existed long before Atlantis and is often considered the mother civilization, deeply intuitive, heart-centered, and in harmony with the Earth and the cosmos. Lemuria's physical location stretched across what is now the Pacific Ocean. The landmass included parts of modern-day Hawaii, Easter Island, parts of Polynesia, Australia, New Zealand, and extended toward the west coast of the Americas and parts of Asia. Some say it was not one single continent, but rather a connected network of sacred islands and lands linked through energetic grids and ley lines. Lemurians lived in communion with nature, the stars, and higher dimensional beings. Their society was matriarchal or balanced in its masculine and feminine polarities, and their consciousness operated primarily from the heart chakra. Telepathy, energy healing, and crystalline technology were common, and many were fully aware of their soul origins and starseed heritage. Spiritually, Lemuria was a time of soul remembrance, where many beings came to experience embodiment while remaining connected to their divine source. However, as the vibrational frequency of the planet began to shift and denser energies arose, Lemurians faced great challenges. Some chose to ascend to higher realms, others migrated to Atlantis, and some went underground or into the inner Earth. The wisdom of Lemuria still lives within the DNA of many today, especially those who feel drawn to healing, nature, divine feminine energies, and planetary service. It is not just a lost land, it is a frequency, a spiritual memory, and a calling to bring love and balance back to Earth.